I was heading south, chasing a fresh start. 2 job interviews lined up in North Carolina. Big corporate roles with real salaries, benefits, stability. I lived in New York then, working a dead-end job I hated. Flying wasn't in the budget, so I packed a suitcase, slammed some coffee, and hit the road late Thursday night. 8+ hours of driving stretched ahead. My ETA, just after 2 a.m. The first few hours were fine. Coffee held the wheel while my mind wandered. But somewhere past midnight, the caffeine lost its grip. I started drifting, mentally and physically. Highway signs blurred, tail lights faded into a sea of black. That's when I saw him. A man, standing on the shoulder of the highway. Alone. Still. Wearing a black suit. He wasn't walking. He wasn't hitchhiking. Just standing. Facing the road. His head turned slowly to follow my car as I passed. I muttered, "What the hell?" I shook it off. Maybe a breakdown? Someone kicked out of a car? I started building a story in my head to explain it away. Anything to stay alert. But 10 minutes later, I saw him again. Same posture. Same suit. Same blank stare. This time I slowed down, half considering pulling over to help. But as I drifted onto the shoulder, I checked my mirror. He was gone. Completely vanished. The road behind me was empty. I hit the gas, heart pounding. No more stories. No more stops. I needed caffeine and fast. I pulled into a rest area gas station and grabbed a coffee. As I sat in the parking lot, I noticed something under the light post across the lot. Him. Same suit. Same stare. Now under harsh fluorescent light, I saw his face clearly. Middle-aged, pale, clean-shaven, and blank, like a mannequin brought to life. His eyes were fixed on my car. I didn't finish the coffee. I just drove. By then, I had less than 2 hours left. But my body was shutting down. My vision doubled, and I started feeling weightless. I pulled into an empty parking lot off the highway and reclined the seat. I had to rest, just for a bit. The second I closed my eyes, I regretted it. A chill ran through me like I was being watched. I sat up and scanned the area through the windows, nothing. Then I glanced into the rearview mirror. He was in the back seat. Same man. Same face. I screamed and threw the door open, falling out of the car and scrambling backward. But when I turned around again, he was gone. The seat was empty. My breath came in gasps. My pulse roared in my ears. I told myself it was sleep deprivation. Hallucinations. Just the brain short-circuiting from too much stress. Still trembling, I got back in, locked the doors, and drove the last stretch of highway on adrenaline alone. By the time I got to the hotel, I collapsed onto the bed fully clothed and blacked out. Next morning, interview day. First one was at 11 a.m. I showed up groggy, sleep-starved, running on fumes. But the second the interviewer stepped out to greet me, my blood ran cold. It was him. Same suit. Same face. He extended his hand and smiled, like nothing was wrong. I froze just for a second. I know he noticed. I tried to play it off, but the damage was done. I couldn't focus. I stumbled through the interview in a fog of disbelief, like I was trapped in a waking nightmare. My second interview was better. It was with a woman. I pulled myself together, made it through, and even landed that job. Now I live in North Carolina, and I still work there. But sometimes, when I'm walking to my car after work, I'll catch a figure in the corner of my eye, standing by the tree line, watching, always in a suit, always silent, always there when I'm too tired to tell what's real. My old therapist said it was stress-induced hallucinations, that I projected my anxiety about the interviews into this faceless figure. A psychological construct, she called it. Maybe. But some nights, when I'm alone and tired, I check my back seat, just to be sure.